Hello, folks. I'm an instructor, Nikhil, and I'm super excited today while taking this course ahead with you. The course on data visualization in Python. Well, before we really move ahead, let me ask you, what is the prime quality or prime feature of a data scientist or a data analyst? Well, a data analyst knows how to draw stories from the data. In other words, a data analyst or a data scientist has to be a brilliant storyteller. Every data has a story, and the job of a data analyst or a data scientist is to understand that story and bring it forward in the form of meaningful insights for making data driven decisions. Decisions which can really help management and the company in moving ahead and achieve success. In this course of data visualization, we would be discussing many techniques, libraries, and packages that can really help us in drawing meaningful insights from the data with the help of some beautiful plots. So we will learn to visualize with the help of variety of plots like line plot, bar plot, histogram, and so on. And every plot has its own purpose and gives you different type of insight. And as a data analyst, it's very important for you to understand which plot to go for. So next you need to understand what are we trying to achieve from this course. Well, the very first outcome or the very first learning that you will get after doing this course is you will be able to draw the patterns in the data, the behavior of the data, the trend of the data. Because behavior, patterns, trends, and the movements in the data provide some excellent insights about the data that helps an analyst in drawing a story that can help management in going for or in making certain data driven decisions. The second outcome, you will learn how to create different visualizations for different kinds of data. It is important for us to understand that data can be in different forms. It can be of different types. And as a data analyst, as a data scientist, as a data engineer, if you are dealing with data, you have to understand which type of visualization you should go for. And then once you have decided the visualization you want to go for, the next step comes to customize it, to automate it, try to make it interactive, and then share these visualizations so that the decisions can be taken. The third outcome would be to create rich visualizations with different sets using different packages. So we'd be using multiple packages and multiple libraries available with those packages. And this course would start with Matplotlib, which is the most prime and significant package available in Python. So Matplotlib provides the building block to create rich visualizations. So once you are through with Matplotlib, once you understand how this entire this package works, it would help you in drawing different types of visualizations as per the different types of data sets. So these are the certain outcomes that we would be trying to achieve from this course. Well, though I believe anyone taking this course should be knowing about how the downloading of Python works. But still, if you're a newbie and you have not taken any course before this on Python, you should know this. So it's a quick recap. You need to go to python.org. That's the website. You can just follow my cursor here. On python.org, you have this downloads tab. So once you click here, you will get this page here. And I suggest you not to click here because it will automatically download the 32-bit installer for you. So if your system is 64-bit, I really advise to go on this version. So depending you are working on a Windows system or a Linux or a Mac, you can click on the relevant tab. Once clicked, Suppose I click on Windows, this is where I will go. These all options I will find. So my system is 64-bit, so I can click here. I need to click here, which is 64 executable installer file. So once this tab is clicked, it will download the .exe or the executable installer for you, and then it's just a normal installation, which you might have done for earlier softwares as well. The process is very simple. It's very straightforward. So there is no rules and regulations to it as such. Then once you have downloaded, then you need to go and you will go into a start module, so you can find these files there. All right, so these are the files like Python. This is the Python interpreter. All right, so this is where the codes are put. This manual, the manual docs, and this idle. Idle is basically integrated developing environment. Now this Python interpreter is a very basic interpreter. So for basic looping and calculation, it's very good. But once you are going into advanced packages and you are trying to get into different kind of stuff, so it is suggested to draw some interactive or to download some interactive environment or work on some interactive environment. So there are lots of interactive environments available. One is this itself, but again it's not much used because it's not very developed. So there are environments like Spider is one. PyCharm is brilliant. Then you have this Jupyter notebooks. So this way, there are a lot of developing environments that the user can go for. Now, for the purpose of this course, we would be moving ahead with the Jupyter notebooks. All right. So, how to go for Jupyter notebooks? For that purpose, uh, yeah. So we'd be going through the Anaconda distribution network. Now, Anaconda, it's an open source distribution. It's the world most popular Python distribution platform. All right, so it has millions and millions of users all over the world. So the beauty of using or going through Anaconda distribution is that thousands or hundreds and hundreds of packages are automatically installed. So you really don't need to you need to take that headache or that extra work of finding the packages and then installing them and then using them, right? So that step is automatically cut it down. So that's the beauty of going through the Anaconda version. All right. So to download the Anaconda distribution, it's very easy. So you need to simply go on anaconda.com, right? You need to go on anaconda.com and go into the downloads tab. So they offer you different types of versions, like individual version, corporate version, all that stuff. So individual version is free. There is no charges for that. Okay, let me show you. Let me showcase you those. So this is the website. All right. So that's anaconda.com/products. So you can see here, if you click on this products tab, you'll find different versions available. Like individual edition is there, team edition is there, enterprise edition is there, and professional services is there. So I need to go for individual edition, which is free. And if you can see, you can see here, it's an open source distribution, so it's free to use. And that's where you can download. Once you download it, all right, so again, if you'll go to your start module, and yeah, so here is the Anaconda. So these all files have been downloaded. Spider, as I told you, is a type of integrated developing environment for better or for the interactive use of Python language. Then Jupyter notebooks. This is what we would be going for our course. Then there are certain files like Anaconda Navigator, Anaconda PowerShell, Anaconda Prompt. So let me take you through the Navigator. Let me give you the feel of what we are all talking about. It will just take few seconds. uh, Now since it's load a lot of stuff into it, so it takes some seconds to go into the starting part. And yes, so this is the Anaconda Navigator. And if you can see, there are a lot of things which are right available into the navigator. So I can, I can really start from here itself. I can launch here. Like for example, if I want to go for Jupyter Lab, I can launch from here. Jupyter Notebook. This is what we would be using for our course. PowerShell prompt. PyCharm is again a very very excellent developing environment for usage in of Python language. Now recently Python and Anaconda, PyCharm and Anaconda have come together. So, but the full version is not free, so that's why I'm not going for PyCharm. Otherwise, it's an excellent software. If you go to PyCharm's website, then their community edition is free. So you can go for a community edition as well if you wish to work from PyCharm. See, the beauty of working with Jupyter Notebook is you don't need to install it on your system permanently, right? So your memory is saved. So when you are going with Jupyter Notebook, you are working on a local host. So now there is no downloading, there is no installation on your system. So that's the beauty of working with Jupyter Notebooks. But if you go for PyCharm, you have to, particularly install it as an application in your computer system. So it's your choice. It's your choice how you want to go for. We would be using Jupyter Notebook for this purpose. All right. So you can launch Jupyter Notebook from here also. This is one option. Or as I just showcased you. So once you install Anaconda, it's available right in the module as well. So your choice from wherever you want to go. Again, it will take a few seconds. Yes, so this is the first homepage that you get when you will load the Jupyter notebook. All right, now since you want to work with a new notebook, so you can just all right. There's an upload option also. So if you already have some saved notebook, you want to continue working in it, so you can definitely go with that as well. So we want to go for new, so I will click new and I want a new Python 3 notebook. So you can ignore this message, it will automatically go within seconds. Yeah. So this is where I want to start. This is my interactive environment where I would be putting all the codes and you would be seeing and you would be visualization how the entire system of data visualization works. Okay. So like for example, you can type anything. For example, I want to print something. So I can say print, let's say I want to print the text hello, okay, let's say hello Python, for example. All right. So and then you go for the run command here. See, voila, it prints hello Python. So if you want to print any text, you have to give it in a single quote or a double quote. That's the that is the only way Python will understand that's a text, not a number. All right. So this is where we would be working for our purpose. So you have to develop this environment before you move ahead in this course. And that's all for this session. And we would move ahead with the next session. Thank you so much.